make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit subscribe. That way, you won't miss out on any of the new videos that come out.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Who loves to dance? That's great, you've come to the right place because today we're going to learn the basics of starting to dance. Then we're going to join some kids and a dance teacher for a real dance lesson. And finally, we're going to sit down and read a book about dancing together. So let's get stuck in. There are so many different types of dancing all around the world, but today we're going to learn a pretty simple one, which we like to call funky fun dancing. And that's because it's pretty simple. There's no real structure, and it's all about moving your body, feeling funky, and having fun. So, who can dance? Well, that's simple really. Anyone with a body and the right attitude can dance. And what do we need to dance? Well, you don't really need it, but it's definitely more fun if you've got some music. So we're going to go and have a real dance lesson, and some of the moves we're going to learn are the yes head and the no head, and then there's one called the I don't know shoulders, which is like this. And there are lots of cool dance moves, but I think I'm going to leave that to Steph because she's the real dance teacher. So come on, as you can see, I'm pretty keen. So let's get to the real dance lesson, start moving those bodies and having lots of fun. We'll see you soon.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. Today we've got a really exciting one. But because Ozzie doesn't really know much about this, I've brought along a professional to help me teach you how to dance. That's right, this person used to be a professional dancer. That's right, it was her job. How cool would that be? This person now runs a dance school called My Tiny Dancer, and I'd like you kids to meet my new friend, Steph.
Hi Ozzie, so great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I haven't just brought myself along today.
Who else do we have?
I've actually brought some dancing friends with us.
Oh, hi girls. Hi kids. Hi kids. Now what kind of dancing are we going to learn today?
Well, I thought that we could try something that we could probably even do just in our own living room.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Something fun and funky.
Fun and funky. Ozzie thinks he's pretty fun and funky. Now, do I have everything I need to dance?
Well, that's the thing about dance. It's not about what you wear, it's about how you move.
All right.
So, you look fantastic to me.
Thank you. Got my dance shoes ready. So should we put some music on and get right into it?
You know what, that's exactly what you can do, but it might be worth learning a couple of basic steps first.
All right, show us how it's done.
Okay, we ready, girls? First thing we're going to do is make sure we start with our feet right together.
Feet together.
Everyone show Ozzie what to do. Right, the next thing that we want to do is we want to jump our legs out into a wide position with bent legs. Here we go. Not bad, Ozzie. Right, from there we're going to jump them back in again. Fabulous.
Cool.
Jump them out again and do a really big bend this time. You ready?
Bend.
That's it. Now we're bouncing on our knees. Show us, Ozzie, how we bounce on our knees. Very good. Then when we do fun and funky dancing, we need to move our heads and our shoulders and our legs, sometimes all separately.
Oh, wow.
So we've got our knees going up and down, and then we've got our heads nodding at the same time.
Wow, this is fun.
Good job. After we've got our yes heads organised, we need to change it to go the other way to our no heads.
No heads.
So,
I like it.
Side to side. Now, if you're not yes and you're not no, sometimes you're I don't know. So that's when we start using our shoulders, everybody. I don't know.
Very good. Are you following at home, kids? Hope you're having fun.
Now we've used our knees and we've used our heads and we've turned it one way and we've turned it the other way. We've used our shoulders. Now it's time to get our hips involved.
Hips
Ready?
involved.
Let's get our hips involved. Fantastic. So we get our hips involved.
That's it. We move our hips, kids.
Now our hips can go side to side, but they can also go round and round. Whoa. Whoa.
Wow, that's
Whoa.
cool.
Making sure we keep our knees bent. Very good. Then from round and round, we can point to our tummy button. And then we can shake our hips backwards. Shake, 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 shake. Ah, good job. We've got one other thing to learn, Ozzie.
What's that, Steph?
We're going to take a step, and then we're going to do a clap and jump our feet together. That's it. And to the other side. Take a step, everybody, and jump your feet together.
Just like that, kids.
So let's recap for Ozzie what we've just learned.
Talk us through it
Okay?
again, Steph.
Ozzie, we need to jump our feet together to start.
Together.
Okay, then we're going to bend our knees and we're going to jump our legs out to a wider position.
Yep.
From there, we're going to jump them back in again. Jump them out again. Jump them in again. This time, we're going to do it with a really deep bend of our knees. You ready? Here we go. Now, this puts us in the position to get our heads going. Nodding our heads.
That's right.
Yes,
Nodding our
please.
heads. That's the yes one.
Then our no heads.
No heads.
Then our I don't know shoulders. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know. Then we're going to move on to our hips. And our hips go side to side.
Side to side.
Making sure you're
I'm dancing.
keeping your knees nice and bent, Ozzie.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Bend your knees, kids. That's important.
Then our hips are going to move round and round.
Round and
Whoa.
round.
Whoa. Whoa. From there, we're going to point to our tummy button. And then we're going to shake our hips backwards. Shake, 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 shake. We're going to take a step and a clap. One step, jump together and a clap. Go to the other way.
Step. So, are we ready for the music now?
Now we're ready for the music. Are we ready for the music?
Are we ready to do some dancing, girls? Let's do it.
You ready? Here we go. Jump out. Jump in. Jump out. Jump in now, deep one. There we go. Are you ready for your head? Nod your head. Yes, please.
Nodding.
Now your head goes side to side. No, thank you. What about I don't know?
I don't know. I don't know. Do you know? Are you doing it at home, kids?
We've done our shoulders.
Yes.
Leaning onto our hips.
Hips.
There we go. Good job. Now our hips go round and round.
Round and round.
Nice work. Are your hips going round and round? Okay. To your tummy button, Ozzie. Shake your hips.
Shake, shake, shake.
We're going to step and a clap now.
That's
Here
the
we
one.
go.
I like this one.
Step. Clap. Slow. Step. Clap. Step. Clap. Step. Fast. Step. Clap. Step. Clap. Step. Clap. Step. Now anything that you want to do.
My favourite. I like that one.
Who can follow Steph?
Oh, let's follow Steph.
Come on, Eleanor, come follow Steph. Come in here. Hands in the middle. Hands in the middle. Hands in the middle. Now can we
this one.
Oh, should we do some of Ozzie's moves?
This one's one of my favourites too.
Oh, I saw Ellen doing it earlier. Come on, Eleanor.
Your turn.
Oh,
I like
yes.
it.
Good
Good job,
job.
Ashley. Oh, I like that one too.
Me too.
That's cool. Like a star jump. Very good. High five.
Yeah.
Come on, hit the target. Yes, that was your left hand. Your right one's a bit broken. Yes. Okay, so we've got one more dancer that's joined us. He heard the music and he couldn't resist. We've got Joseph. Thanks for coming along, because dancing is not just for girls, it's for boys as well, and it's for any age. Should we get stuck in?
I think we should. Are you ready, everybody?
No way, look at Joseph.
Woo! Awesome!
Yeah, Lacey, come show us your move, Lacey.
Wow! Woo!
Show us your favourite move. I like it. Can I try it? You good? No way. What a cool little dancer. And Eleanor, what's your favourite move? Oh, I like this one. This is definitely one of my favourites too. Very good. Break dancing.
Okay, everybody! Let's get dancing! Out we go! And in! And out! And in! Now, big one! And get those yes hands going! No hands! I don't know! Hips!
Hip. Move your hip.
Don't you care about
That's
what
it.
people have to say?
Round the world!
Let's do whatever, we'll do it anyway. So come with me, all you
Good job!
being shy.
Tummy bun! Shake your hips to the back!
But it's alright.
Shake those hips.
Tummy bun! Shake your hips to the back!
Here's what we gon' do.
Tummy bun! Shake your hips to the back!
Other way.
Tummy bun! Shake your hips to the back! Step and slap! Step! Slap! Step! Slap! Step! Slap! Step! Bar! Freestyle!
Right, this bit. Turn
Woo!
your dance.
Oh, Ashley, I
Like
love
it.
it!
Hoppy dance. Hoppy circle. I like the hoppy circle.
Go, Joseph!
Look at this one. So cool.
Come on, get some more. Baby, what you waiting for? Get some
Woohoo!
more. What you waiting for?
Lacey, what's your favourite dance? Oh, the spinny one. Ashley? This is a cool one. I'm going to follow you.
Let's follow Oppie!
Oh, can I follow Steph? Jump in.
Woohoo! Run it!
Good dancing, Joseph.
In the middle!
Girl. Oh, in the middle.
You ready?
Oi, high five.
Woohoo!
How much fun was that? Wow, that was so much fun, kids. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope you've learnt lots of new moves that you can do at home. Steph, thank you so much for having us here at Tiny Blue Tutu Town at My Tiny Dancer.
Thank you very much, Ozzie. We've absolutely loved having you, and it was great getting out and being active.
It's so much fun. Kids, enjoy, love the dance. We'll see you on our next video, and until then, stay keen.
Stay keen.
Does he
get a sticker?
No.
Do I get a sticker?
Come on.
Yes!
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of mine.
G'day kids, Ozzie here. So we've learned a little bit about dancing, and how fun was that dance lesson with Steph? I hope you enjoyed it. Now we're going to enjoy a book together. It's called Giraffes Can't Dance, but let's find out if that's true. Giraffes Can't Dance, and it's by Giles Andre and illustrated by Guy Parker Rees. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully bandy and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Look, he's fallen over. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango, which was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely and he walked towards the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald!" The animals all laughed. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool! Oh, Gerald, don't be daft." That is not a very nice thing to say, is it? Gerald just wants to enjoy the dancing and join in with the rest of the animals, doesn't he? Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." There's a little cricket up there. "Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to." With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. Look, Gerald started dancing. He threw his arms out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. He's really getting into it now, isn't he? Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. "I am dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing!" Gerald cried. Then one by one each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" Now all the animals are just in awe of Gerald and how good a dancer he is. "How is it you can dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twizzled round and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." What a great book, kids, and a really important lesson, because it doesn't really matter what other people think. Just like Gerald, just find your own music, find your own rhythm, and dance like no one's watching. Kids, I hope you enjoyed it and you learnt lots. We'll see you on the next video, and until then, stay keen. Make sure you get a grown-up to help you hit subscribe. That way, you won't miss out on any of the new videos that come out. And did you happen to find the hidden Aussie icon in that video? Make sure you look really closely, because they're in every single video. And we'll see you again soon. Until then, stay keen. Don't forget to follow Ozzie on our social channels, @Aussie4Kids. Feel free to send us some ideas on what you want to learn about next, what sports you'd like to play, jobs you want Ozzie to feature, vehicles you're fascinated with, or any subjects you'd like to know more about. I'm just as keen as you, so together, let's learn more. And if you've got any friends that you think might like Ozzie, don't forget to tell them too. See you next time, kids. Until then, stay keen.
Ozzie, 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 oi. Ozzie is a friend of yours and he's a friend of